blowing, ain't it?
That one wasn't running.
So my grandpa's snowmobile
This thing gonna do 35.
was only going 25 miles per hour, and so we're trying to fix it.
Well, I mean, it ought to be able to outrun the 350, ain't it?
Maybe.
You need a big motor. But I tell you what, she's been leaving me in the dirt, right? All I see is nothing but dust. You and your mom just going like this. Nothing but
Well,
dust.
that's just my mom.
Huh?
That's just my mom. She's supposed to slow down for you. So when I see her slowing down, I know that you're slowing down.
Yeah,
so
everybody starts doing this. That's not waving.
Well, everybody just has to slow down because we don't always look backwards, so we can't necessarily see. But every time,
Well, when do you come to one of them junctions like
whenever-
that? I mean, that's...
well, at the junction you stop, but every so often I slow down and I look backwards. That's what I did here. I can't look continuously backwards, but then I stop.
The old saying is, once you get left behind, you should stay in that place. Because if you take off, the other people might have went somewhere else. But I went ahead and took a chance of y'all being on the main road.
yeah, if there's no like turnoffs, because like there are some paths where people that have mountain sleds, they go off to play in the open fields.
Yeah.
But if there's no trail markers, don't go that way. Just stay on the main trail.
Yeah.
That's how I found Dad today and yesterday.
Okay. So what are we talking about? So when 4 people, you want me to help with this?
Sure.
Okay. So when 4 people are riding the trails, and so every once in a while, maybe at a junction, everybody should kind of look back to see if their fellow riders are still keeping up. And so if somebody sees somebody doing this, that doesn't mean snow power. Stop.
That's not, yes, I'm having fun.
Yeah,
Woo!
yeah, exactly. When it takes, you need to put hands on the handlebars.
I thought you were like, woo, let's go faster, faster.
Okay, you want to hear a good one? That goofy brother of mine, Joe, and Corrine, the oldest sister, they were out there at Ebarb, right? Well, Joe wanted Corrine to pull him behind the pickup. So he ties a rope behind the pickup, and she's gonna pull him, right, on the bicycle, right? He said she got to going too fast. So, okay, so you're on the bicycle like this, right? And so if the truck in front is going too fast, and you see the person in the back doing this, what does that mean?
Keep going, go.
Exactly. So he said, the more he done her like that, the faster she got. I would love to have the camera filming that. You know, because same thing, you're on a bicycle, somebody's pulling you about 60 miles an hour with a pickup, right? And you're on a bicycle, it's kind of hard to hold on to the handlebar with one hand. And he said, boy, he was praying to God that she would stop, but he kept doing her like this. I said, what did that mean? He said, that meant to stop. I said, it looked like to me, it means go faster, but it sounded like to me 2 dummies. You know, the person in the truck is doing 60. Don't you know the poor person back here is putting their hands? You think we should try to burn them or see that later?
Yeah. Yeah, this one's cold. That cylinder didn't do nothing.
So you think that cylinder wasn't putting nothing out? Which face could blow off? Oh, you know what?
What?
Scares me.
Just get a little compression. Oh,
What happened?
are you holding that wire?
Come
Why
here.
would you hold that?
Come here, come hit the switch.
No. Why would you hold that anyway? There's nothing there
I
to
was
do.
holding it here.
I took this thing apart. That gets your heart going. That's good for you.
And yeah, this right here, you know what happens? You touch this. You know what the fun part is? You know them old condensers? It used to be in old points and plug cars. Little condensers that was up
Yeah.
there. What you do, you take one of them, right?
Yeah, and then I throw it to you.
Yeah.
I know.
And people, you tell the next guy, say, you ever seen one of these? And the guy thinks, well, what does he think? I am stupid? So when you throw it to him, he grabs it. It unloads, right?
Yep.
Well, the first time it ever happened to me, you know, somebody said, you ever seen one of these? And I'm like, what, do you think I'm stupid? I guess I was, because I caught it.
Uh-huh. You know what I did? I went like this. Uh-huh.
Them things will bite.
Yeah, so this is the good one.
Quarantine flooding.
So now I put the good one over here.
See if it makes any difference.
See if the good one goes bad.
Uh-oh.
Or the bad one goes good.
Then I might be on the side of the road over here in the ditch. Have to call a tow truck. So what's happening? You video talking to? The audio and video?
You're talking to the world right now.
Yep.
Oh my God. You need to delete that mess.
Why? Because someone's gonna break it.
I don't know. This is not very.
So as Chinna is running around here with the camera, being bored, I'm gonna explain real quick what all happened here. So Grandpa's sled all of a sudden only went about 20-25 miles an hour, and so we eventually stopped, and I started working on the sled, and I found that one of the cylinders was basically cold, so it didn't do any work, and pulled the spark plug out, and the spark plug was completely wet and soaked on that one. He didn't have any spare plugs. He said he just replaced both plugs, and I don't know, something wasn't quite right there anyway. So I got both plugs out. I got the wet plug as dry as I could, and then installed it in the good cylinder while we installed the good spark plug into the bad cylinder, and cleaned out everything a little bit. Then we put it back together and started the machine up, and it was going about 40-45 again, so he was happy. Same thing happened about 12 miles later again. We had to clean it one more time, swap the spark plugs again, and then we made it home from there.
Right?
Just say there's
Yeah, I'm at mile marker.
yellow.
Number what?
Mile marker something.
What tree?
Tree number 9,647.
I'm in the middle of the forest.
I'm in the middle of the forest. What do you think?
There's all this whiteness on the ground,
that's far.
and
Hey, I got
there's
reception.
trees
I told
around.
you we're just about a half a mile or a mile from the highway.
AT&T. Ew.
If you just walk straight this way, it's about a mile. But you might as well walk 2 miles this
It
way.
ain't
Probably.
tomorrow. Bills do.
You see this?
Huh?
You know
Yep.
what that's for?
Put pencils in.
Uh-huh. Yeah, the pencils that go into your motor, huh?
Uh-huh.
Into your engine there.
Yeah, that's what writes.
Oh no, I didn't look what kind it was.
Those that was in there, they was old.
It doesn't matter.
Whoever put them in there.
Better than none.
I went to the store and bought new ones.
None is worse than old.
Yeah. Let's see what it sounds.
Hold on,
Oh,
hold on.
yeah, tools.
Gotta gather all
Forty.
this stuff first.
I'm gonna hope it works. Well, it is gonna work. It's just maybe not gonna run fast enough.
I'll tell you what, you ride this one, let me ride yours.
No.
A good grandchild would look out for grandpa. That's why they call him grandpa.
Actually, a good grandchild would save their sled and make sure it doesn't get ruined like the grandfather's.
Where did it go?
I don't know, it was in there.
Back
The
here.
lid. The lid. That lid. That was not in there, that was on there. Alright. So, it's the best we can do.
I can't. Well, I'm sure.
Okay,
All I know is all we can do is try, huh?
now we get going again.
Yep.
Alright.